Well, hey there, my friends. Welcome back to Presto Paul TV. If this is the first time we've met, I'm your host, Presto Paul, and on this channel, I teach you the best tricks, tips, and techniques on how to do magic for beginners. I got a really cool card trick for you today, so go ahead and grab a deck of cards, and I'm going to teach you how to do a reversed card from a spectator's chosen card out of a shuffled deck that will look amazing to all your friends and family. Let's check that out right now. So let's go ahead and give the cards a little bit of a shuffle. We'll give it a cut as well to make sure that the cards are thoroughly mixed up in no particular order whatsoever. I'm going to have you select a card for me since you're not here, and it's going to randomly pull a card out. Does not matter. It is a free choice. If you were here with me in person, you would have a free choice as well. So we're going to put that right there. I'm going to have the cards returned to the middle of the pack, just about there, and we'll give the cards a couple of cuts to the table. Now, somewhere down in here should be your card. Now I want to show you though that it is not on top, and I want to show you as well that it is not on the bottom, so therefore it is somewhere in the middle. We'll give the cards a cut one more time, and now I just wave my fingers over the cards and say the magic words, Presto, and one card should hopefully reverse itself in the middle of the pack just like that. And let's take a look and see how we did. Was it your card? The King of Clubs. Find out how to do this really fun trick right now. Are you ready to learn this really cool trick? Go ahead and grab your deck of cards and let's go down to the table and see how this is done. So you got your deck of cards, and now all you need is a spectator to perform the trick with. The deck of cards could be yours, or it could be a friend's deck of cards. You can borrow it. Doesn't even need to be a full deck of cards for this trick to work. It's very strong if you have a spectator shuffle the cards beforehand. They can do it in any way they want. And then you just want to show them that there is no particular order of the cards whatsoever. Now, you're going to have a card selected by your spectator. It could be a totally free choice. It does not matter what it is. Let's take a look and see what we're working with here. The 10 of Clubs. You're going to have this card return to the center of the deck. You can get it there several different ways. You can run your thumb down and have somebody say stop, hold out the cards. You can cut the top half to the table, have them replace it, replace the cards. Or you can just swing cut it over and hold out your hand and let them put the card on top. I'm going to leave it face up for the tutorial portion of here because we want to get this card to the top of the deck over here. And the best way to do that is with a double cut. Undercut, they call it, or an overcut in this particular case. So when you return the top half of the deck, what you're going to want to do is have this pinky over the corner of the selection. You're going to place the deck of cards down, the other half of the deck of cards down, and it's going to be wedged right into that gap. Now you don't want, this is pretty exaggerated for the video so you can see, you don't want to have it that much. Now from different angles, this looks better or worse. From straight on or over on this way looking at the cards, you can't see that break. If you had someone sitting directly next to you over here, that would not look so good if you had a big break like that. But you're going to need that break regardless, so just don't worry about it, just do it naturally. And what you're going to do is you're going to cut half of the top portion to the table. So I'm just going to take off half above my pinky, right there, and now we take the other half and place it on top of those. That leaves the bottom half with their selection on top. So at speed, you have it here, you go 1, 2, 3, and now you have their card back on top. You want to show this card to not be on top, and the way you do that is with a technique called a double lift. There are way more fancier ways and advanced ways to get into the double lift, but the easiest way to do it is as you're straightening out the cards, the top two cards, you're going to put that pinky again like you did for the half of the deck underneath just the top two cards this time. So you can see that right there. I got that gap with the pinky, and you're going to turn over two cards as one. Now you want to be careful that they do not split like that so that people see that. So the best way to do that, get everything nice and square. You have your pinky in there, just take your thumb and index finger from your right hand, put it in the middle, and you're just going to drag it along the top of the deck, and that's going to keep it, preventing it from opening up. You don't want to do that. So once you have them squared, and this doesn't take long to do, you're just going to turn it over like a page of a book and stick it down on top. So now it looks like you've turned over the top card, but you've actually turned over two cards, one of them being their selection. So you point to this one and say, your card is not on the top, and then you're going to show them that it's not on the bottom. At the same time, put your index finger and middle finger on the face of this 5 of hearts in this case, and your thumb on the back, so that you can pull out that card and use it as a pointer to show that it is not on the bottom of the deck. You place it there, but the situation is this. The entire deck is face up now. The one card at the bottom, which is their selection, due to the double lift, is left behind, and that's where exactly you want it, because then you're gonna cut the cards in half, and you're gonna say your card is somewhere in the middle of the deck. Do your hocus pocus, say your magic word. You can spread the cards if you have a table to spread them on. I prefer to have the card face down. You can do this the other way if you wanted to. Have the cards all down and reveal their card right away, but I prefer to have a little bit of a suspense in there so that when you take out their card, you can turn it over and say your card, the 10 of clubs. And that's all there is to it with this really cool trick. Take a little bit of time practicing the double lift and the break with the pinky there. Go back and watch the video at that portion again. And then you have a really fun trick to do for your friends and family. Well, I appreciate you stopping by to watch another video here at Presto Paul TV. If you're enjoying my channel and been watching for a while and haven't subscribed yet, why not? Go ahead and click that red button down there. Subscribe to my channel, that helps me out. Give me a big thumbs up on the like button as well. That gets my video out to other people that might be interested in learning magic for beginners. Hey, until next week, I'm your host, Presto Paul, and remember, you gotta have fun. You'll live longer.